Good morning. This is Peter, and this is my pre-market analysis for Thursday, May 26th, 2016 on the ES S&P 500 E-mini. Looks like the overnight market we saw initially from the 6 p.m. open, Globex open, a little push down, a bounce. Saw a trade there. These aren't necessarily trades that I've taken. These are just trades that have areas of opportunity that I've identified as a result of my analysis prior to the U.S. session. So we had a high here at the Globex Open, strong push down. You get a first entry as this bar breaks the high of this bar, pulls back. You get a second entry right above this bar. So one tick above this bar would have been a good entry point, and then obviously it does ride up quite a bit. Second area of opportunity that I identified, and I did put a trend line here. You would have probably been able to get this trend line in place by the time that this bar formed. As you can see, the price action was kind of moving up at a nice steep angle. But what we have here for this next area of opportunity is a failed second entry short. So off of this low, you'd push up. This bar breaks the low of this bar, so that's your first entry short. Pull back. This bar breaks the low of this bar, second entry short. Obviously it fails. Put an order up here and take it up. You would have easily gotten your scalp, if not more, depending on what your ATM strategy was. Then from there, you had a entry here. This is a little bit more aggressive. Basically, what you see here is you have an extreme, quite a bit of distance away from the EMA. You don't necessarily want to enter right as it breaks the low of this bar, simply because you have this trend line in play. So what I'd like to see before I take this trade short is a break of the trend line, and then from there I would possibly consider selling the close of this bar or even the low of this bar, and then entering there at that point and taking it down. You know, it's more likely I would have, after this move up had played down and come back, put an entry one tick below the close to enter short, giving me a little bit of space between my entry point and the EMA. As you do see, it does give a little bit of a bounce before it does continue down. Then you do get a little bit of a retrace and a stronger push down. This bullish bar here is actually another entry point. One tick above would be a second entry low off of this high, second entry long off of this high. So you have the move down, break of the previous high, first entry, pull back, break of the previous high, second entry one tick above this bar, and take it back up, targeting this high as a potential target. It does overshoot it by a tick, but that would have been a great opportunity if you were trading the London breakout session. And then the last area of opportunity I saw in the overnight session was right here. Again, this is a second entry short off of this low, and the way that works is you move up, reversal, breaks the low of this bar, first entry, pull back, reversal, breaks the low of this bar, second entry short, and then you might have identified this bottom part of the range. More than likely you would have had the top at this point, and then you would have kind of visualized it down here. You really don't get a confirmation until this move is already over. So this is again, it's a more risky entry. As you see, it does work out. Again, with the benefit of hindsight, you can see it, but probably would have taken that entry in real time if I was trading at that point, and it would have given you a nice little scalp. That's what I see so far. I do anticipate a possible move up. Looking at this is the basically the equivalent of daily bars, using 1440 minute bars on ES. We've got a high at 2105.50. Possibly looking for a retest of that high. Maybe we'll see it today. So we might see a continuation of this last couple days move up to go there. So that's what I'm looking at right now. But obviously we just let the price action tell us what's going on, and we just act on that. That's what I see, folks. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at TimeLord914. Thanks for watching.